These are the greatest summer break-themed episodes in The Simpsons. Marge and Homer travel to a tropical island and go on Marge's favorite reality competition program to win $1 million. Heartbreak Hotel opens with the family watching The Amazing Place, a reality show, basically Survivor. Marge seemed to know everything about the show, and she even predicted the winner.
How do you know?
Maybe because she's a stay-at-home mom, and when all the work is done, she's bound to watch something on TV. Bart and Lisa suggested to Homer and Marge that they should try out for the show.
Oh no, I couldn't. You know what they say. You don't fail at 100% of the shots you don't take.
But that's no way to live your life, Marge. Bart and Lisa wouldn't give it up, and they spent the next few days trying to get Marge on board when...
I'm not trying out, so just can it. I said can it to my own children. What have I become?
You've become an annoyed mom, that's what. Homer told Marge that she's got to tell the kids sometime, and she took them to the attic to show them something.
The truth is, we have tried out dozens of times.
Oh, now that's a big box of disappointments, and I guess they tried out several different possibilities, but...
We have no idea what you want. Just please pick us.
That's just desperate. Marge said that after 46 rejections, she took the hint. Lisa told Bart that she knows reality shows love a sob story, and they've got a storage bin full of tears.
Oh my God, married kids? You're in the show.
Ew, no.
Wow, those reality show producers really know no limits. Bart and Lisa showed the producers everything they got, and they actually liked Homer and Marge. Later in the week, Marge was checking the bills when she saw an acceptance letter from The Amazing Place. Marge is surprised because they didn't even try out. Well, you've got your kids to thank for that. Marge was really happy that her crazy dream is finally coming true.
After you sign the amazing waivers.
So many ways to die.
That's the reality show life for you. So Homer and Marge get to The Amazing Place, and before they could even get settled, the first challenge was placed before them. The host said that they took one item from every person's bag and hid it in another contestant's luggage. So they had to find their suitcase stowaway. Marge told Homer that the secret was to dump and dig.
Go through my other bag. Okay, homie, don't panic. The secret is to just take your time.
And they're out.
We can't be the first couple kicked off. That's the ultimate humiliation.
What can I say, Marge? Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Marge kept blaming herself, and Homer told her they should just go home. But they couldn't do that because then the fans of the show would know they've been kicked off before the season airs.
How could I be such a noob?
I could learn to love a noob, given time.
He has to be teasing her. Marge said that she misses the kids, and that there's gotta be a way to call home without getting into trouble. The lawyer told them that if they say anything that reveals or implies that they've been ejected from The Amazing Place, they'll have to pay a fine of up to $1 million. So Marge called home, and Lisa and Bart were dying to know if their parents were winning. Marge said they weren't dominating, and she didn't imply anything.
Well, you can't have gotten kicked off yet. You just got there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They had to hang up, and Marge was feeling very sad, but Homer told her it's not so bad.
6 weeks away from the kids with nothing to do but eat free room service.
I don't see a problem in it, and neither does Homer. Homer spent the next few days there living his best life while Marge was getting adjusted, or not adjusted, to hotel life.
Just let me clean.
Marge, that's literally the woman's job. Homer told her that he's worried about her, and that she can't just sit around all day changing the combination on the room safe. He told Marge that he can show her how to have fun. So Homer took her around and showed her all the fun things she can do around the hotel. And she actually enjoyed herself.
Might the lady enjoy a movie whose title doesn't appear on the bill?
Maybe being trapped here isn't so bad.
You basically have a free vacation, of course it's not bad. The next day, Marge suggested that they should take a peek into the editing room to see what's going on in the show. They walked in, and Marge saw that they were editing their episode.
Marge's vitamins, Marge's pajamas, Marge's giant chocolate bar.
I didn't pack a giant chocolate bar.
So, it wasn't her fault. Yikes.
What Marge doesn't know is that her husband just ate her suitcase stowaway.
Marge gets angry and tells Homer that he was the one that screwed up. Now, there's no reason to get angry. You were having fun, right? On your free vacation. Come on, people. How do we keep forgetting that?
Go answer the door.
All right, love, whatever love wants.
Get the door! The door!
Okay, what is this sequence? Marge starts flirting with Nick since he was so close to winning the game, and she just kept going on and on about how good he was.
There's no limit to you, is there?
This sequence is really killing me. Please let it be over soon. Marge shows everyone how Nick and her would do the three-legged race if they were a team, and they throw themselves on the bed.
You can stand it!
I cannot stand it!
You married me for it!
And it's over, finally. The next morning over breakfast, Homer said that last night was a searing portrait of a marriage in turmoil.
It's still in turmoil, you chocolate gobbling dream killer.
Man, she is really not letting this go. But then the producers showed up and said that for the first time ever, the show will bring back 2 eliminated contestants. But here's the catch. To get back in, they have to dump their loved one for another partner.
I choose Nick.
Wow, that was quick. The final challenge was a bit complicated. First, they had to pick and peel enough fresh mango to make 6 drinks, which then they had to carry across a log bridge. But under the bridge is a pack of mango-loving monkeys, which can only be soothed with music played on a penny whistle. That's really overly complicated. So the challenge starts, and Marge and Nick manage to get to the other side first because of their great teamwork.
I did it! We won without Homer!
Wow, Marge, that's a new low for you. Only there was one thing Marge didn't do.
You failed to salt the rims of your mangaritas, rendering them mango nothings.
Marge is annoyed that she screwed up a recipe. Yep, the thing that she's best at is the thing she screwed up.
I am such a noob! What a noob.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't want to repeat that word so many times. Marge apologized to Homer and admitted she was a jerk. She asked how can she make it up to him, and Homer said she already did. Homer tells her that he always screwed up in their marriage.
But with this epic new blunder, I'm the one they pity.
Oh, so pity is what he's looking for.
Is this how you feel all the time?
Kind of. I just never let myself enjoy it.
But there was a time when Marge enjoyed herself. Homer returns Marge to Barnacle Bay, where she spent her beloved summer vacations. But when they get there, they discover that it is no longer a nice tourist spot. The Wife Aquatic opens with the family going to watch a movie outside with the whole town. The bullies destroyed the film, but thankfully for everyone, Patty and Selma were there with their slides and home movies. That's not going to be pleasant for anyone. The movie showed Patty, Selma, and Marge on vacation in Barnacle Bay. Homer noticed that Marge really wanted to go to Barnacle Bay again. So Homer decided to surprise her and the family with a vacation there. But when they reached the island,
It's a dump. Yeah.
Marge still wanted to check out her Paradise Island, and she saw a carousel she used to go on when she was a girl.
Someone carved swastikas on your eyes.
Marge asked a skipper what happened to the island. The guy told them that the island has been having a hard time since the yum-yum fish disappeared, and they were the most delicious fish in the ocean.
Maybe you just overfished them.
Maybe they underspawned.
Marge was depressed and said that in the end, nothing is as good as you remember. Homer said he can't stand to see Marge this unhappy and added that he knows 3 people who could make this town great for her again. Is Homer really gonna put in some effort for the first time in forever?
Nice brushwork, Emily.
I should have known better. That night, Marge told Homer to look out her window because they have a surprise for her.
Where are the kids?
Oh, they're getting a little exercise.
That's extortion. Does he not know anything about child labor laws? And the night didn't end there. Homer prepared fireworks for Marge, but unfortunately it led to the whole pier catching fire, and
Well, at least they left your underwear on. That was nice of them.
Marge said that Homer meant no harm, and there must be some way he can pay for what he did, and the men suggested he can fish it off. So Homer set sail, and he soon found out that catching those yum-yum fish is harder than he thought.
I told you to beer batter the shrimp and bait the hooks.
I thought today was opposite day.
But thankfully, because of Homer's lack of intelligence, the yum-yum fish started to bite, and they actually managed to catch them. Meanwhile, Marge took Lisa to an institute of sorts, and as they were looking around and exploring, a man working there started panicking.
My husband is out there.
I won't lie to you, it's the most powerful storm I've ever seen.
Of course, something like this would happen the one time Homer tried to do something nice for his wife. The captain of the ship wouldn't turn the ship around until they catch every yum-yum fish there is. The fishermen tell the captain that the barometer doesn't lie.
All right, now listen. If a storm were coming,
Marge climbed up to the lighthouse to try and look for Homer's ship, and she was really worried. She said that if she concentrates strongly enough, she knows that their love is strong and she will be able to hear his thoughts.
Dear Marge, how are you?
If they're really communicating, wouldn't there be something more important to say at a time like that? The captain told Homer to take out the life raft, but when he went to do so, he saw Bart.
Dad, I couldn't stay with Mom and Lisa while you were out here.
That doesn't sound like Bart.
Then they were gonna paint crab shells. Not crush them, paint them.
The storm got really bad, and just as everyone thought they were out of the woods,
We're still gonna make it, aren't we, Dad?
Sure we will, son.
that didn't sound very convincing, Homer. The ship sank and Homer and Bart were left floating in the water. The next day, Marge went to the church and she saw pictures of everyone who was on the boat.
Bart was on the boat?
Well, where did you think your son was? But then, out of nowhere, Homer and Bart came in with the rest of the crew. Homer explained how they got back to shore.
Oh, lot of garbage fish today.
But we all wish to live in a fantasy world just like Homer. So it's no wonder Lisa pretended to be someone else to achieve her dream world. After realizing how unpopular she is, a disillusioned Lisa sees the vacation to Ned Flanders' beach house as an opportunity to reinvent herself. Summer of 4 featuring 2 opens on the last day of school, and Bart and Milhouse are talking about 4th of July celebration.
School's out! Up yours, Krabappel!
Did someone get high on sugar, Milhouse? Meanwhile, Lisa was unboxing the school yearbook she's been working on through the year.
Oh, when the kids see these layouts and fonts, you're going to be the most popular girl in school.
Lisa gets happy and tells Beezy that she is right. Lisa, do you even know what kids are like? Lisa spread out the yearbooks, and she asked some kids to sign hers, but nobody did. Then she saw kids lining up to have their yearbooks signed by Bart. This made Lisa feel left out, and she said,
I don't get it. Straight A's, perfect attendance, bathroom timer? I should be the most popular girl in school.
No, quite the opposite. The next day, Ned Flanders came to ask a favor from Homer. He said that he was all set to go on vacation when he got called up for jury duty. Flanders asks Homer if he'd like to use his beach house free of charge.
Well, take a look at your septic tank. See if I can get her humming again.
Deal! See, Flanders? You give a little, you get a little.
Ned, you're too good for this world. Marge told Bart he can invite Milhouse to come over, and
Lisa, you can bring a friend too.
Hey, great, a friend. Her companion.
on the day of the trip, Marge asked Lisa if she invited any of her friends, and Lisa said her only friends were grown-up nerds. Lisa confided in Marge, and she told her that she doesn't have any friends. Marge comforted her by telling her that the two of them are friends, but Lisa told her that even though they are friends, she's a kid, and she'd like to hang out with someone her own age. Marge tried giving Lisa some advice, and she told her that she'll make plenty of friends. She just needs to be herself.
Be myself. I've been myself for 8 years and it hasn't worked. Look at all these dorky clothes.
Why, I always thought her dress was really hip. But that gave Lisa an idea. The family packed up in the car and started their road trip.
Bye-bye, job.
Bye-bye, toothbrush.
Bye-bye, Lisa Simpson.
Oh, she's preparing something big for this summer vacation. They got to Flanders' house, and he left them little notes everywhere.
Oh, God.
Put food in me.
I'll take that.
I don't know about you, but this episode really screamed summer vacation to me. Everyone did a great job on this one. Marge told Lisa that she should change into her swimsuit and go to the beach, but Lisa said she forgot to pack.
Lisa, that's not at all like you.
I forgot my swimsuit, too. But I improvised.
Okay, Homer, that might be okay for a child to do, but you're a grown man. Marge took Lisa shopping, and Lisa told her she's going for a new and fresh look.
Mom, come here! Bring money!
So, where do you want to show off your new hip togs?
Hip togs? I know I'm not young, but I'm not old enough to know that expression. Lisa told Marge she'd like to find some kids and hang out with them, which Marge, well, she took it to heart.
You'll be my friend. I'm never gonna let you get away.
Maggie, you better start talking soon. But after walking around for a while, Lisa couldn't find any kids. When?
So he goes like...
I can totally hear him going that.
Only kids are that incoherent.
Lisa, please don't tell them that. They probably won't get insulted, but they won't understand a word you said. Lisa hid from the kids to practice her slang.
Like, whatever. Whatever.
That's actually kind of adorable and sad. Lisa walked by the group of kids and said hi to them, and a girl complimented her on her hat.
A compliment. Scanning for sarcasm. It's clean. Go!
The fact that she thinks so much about what to say really speaks volumes about her character. Lisa noticed that they all skate, and she told them she knew a place where they can skate. Lisa took her new friends to the library she saw earlier, and Erin asked her how did she know about the place.
You into books?
Me? Unlikely. My Goonie brother's always going to libraries.
Maybe she should pursue a career in acting and forget all about that Ivy League school stuff. One of the guys gave Lisa his board, and she gave it a try, but then Milhouse saw her.
Lisa? With people? If they're impressed by her, I'm gonna Bart their world.
Did he just use his name as a verb? Well, isn't that pretentious? Bart skated in front of Lisa and her friends, and he really showed them one of his best tricks. But it's safe to say they weren't impressed.
Who does he think he is with that slingshot in his back pocket? Dennis the Menace?
Okay, no need to bully, but yeah, he is full of himself. That night, Bart was playing a board game with his parents and Milhouse, while Lisa was hanging out with her new friends. Bart is annoyed and asks them why Lisa gets to hang out with her friends.
You got friends, you got the dud right here. Stand up for yourself, Poindexter.
I like Vacation Homer. He's so relaxed. Lisa took her new friends to look at some sea wildlife.
A gift from my favorite crustacean.
Did you learn that word from a teacher or something?
No, I heard it on Baywatch.
Good save, girl. Hide that nerd lingo. The next day, Homer went to the store and he thought to himself that they surely sell illegal fireworks. Homer went to the cashier and he started telling him his shopping list.
It's a bottle of Old Harper, a couple of those panty shields, and some illegal fireworks, and one of those disposable enemas.
What is he preparing? The salesman apologized and said that the sale of fireworks is prohibited in this state, but then he followed up with,
"Follow me."
I think Apu's got competition.
Celebrate the independence of your nation by blowing up a small part of it.
Is there anything more American than that? Lisa made her own plans with her friends for the 4th of July, and Marge found out about Homer's.
Gee, I don't know what you've got planned for tonight, Homer, but count me out.
This baby's sure to kill something.
And that something will probably be you. Bart said he's going to Lisa and her friends, but Marge stopped him and told him that Lisa should be alone with her friends.
It's the principal. She's gotta learn.
No. Now park your keister, meester.
What principal? Since when does he care about doing the right thing? And Lisa was really having a great time and bonding with her friends. I think this was the last time we saw Lisa have an actually good friend. Meanwhile, Bart was watching the whole thing.
I just know we're gonna be friends forever.
So, Lisa has a friend. We'll see about that.
Why is he so set on ruining this for her? Jealous much? 'Cause his only friend is lame-o Milhouse. And while Lisa was having the time of her life and finally being popular, she saw Bart coming over with her yearbook. Bart asks them if they want to see how cool Lisa really is.
Check this out. Miss Perfect Attendance. Grammar Rodeo Head Buckaroo.
That was so uncalled for. And this was one of the meanest things he's ever done to her. Lisa ran to the house crying since she saw the confused looks on her friends' faces. The next morning, Bart confessed that his yearbook stunt was pretty rough, but it did teach her a lesson.
It's important to be yourself.
I am the sister of a rotten, jealous, mean little sneak.
Okay, she's scary. That night, Lisa was walking home after a whole day of fighting with Bart, and she was wallowing in self-pity. Being a kid is tough, man. But then she heard her friend talking about how she's gonna freak when she sees something they did. Lisa tells them that she knows they found out that she is an overachieving bookworm.
So whatever mean prank you're pulling, just finish it up and send me a Polaroid.
I love her when she's being like this, whatever this is, nihilist, I guess. But her friends make her take a better look, and she saw that they glued all sorts of shellfish to their car in honor of her.
Look, we don't care who you were. You can't fake the kind of good person that you are.
Aw, she got her happy ending. The next day, the family was driving home, and Bart gave Lisa her yearbook back. But he said he showed it to her friends again before they left.
Bart!
Look inside. Thanks, Bart.
At least he redeemed himself in the end. And if summer trips have taught us anything, it's that there's no limit to what Bart would do to make them better. Bart and Lisa attend Camp Krusty, but it is nothing like they thought it would be. Camp Krusty opens on the last day of school, and Mrs. Krabappel gave Bart his report card. When Bart saw he got all D's, he told Mrs. Krabappel that if he doesn't get a C average, his dad won't let him go to Camp Krusty.
All right.
Then Principal Skinner made an announcement saying the school is over, and then Bart woke up. That morning, Lisa reminded Homer that he promised her and Bart that if they got C averages, they could go to Camp Krusty. Bart told Homer not to get confused when he sees his report card because the school got a new grading system. When Lisa got her report card, she was shocked, to say the least.
I've never gotten a B before.
Lisa went over to Miss Hoover and said she thinks there's been a mistake, but her teacher told her that everyone needs a blotch on their permanent record.
Lisa, you're hurting me.
Miss Hoover, that B better become an A for your own good. Meanwhile, Bart was trying to persuade Mrs. Krabappel to give him a C average because he won't be able to go to Camp Krusty without it.
Have a delightful summer.
She's enjoying this too much. On the ride home, Lisa asked Bart if he'll be joining her at Camp Krusty, and he showed her his latest work.
Why didn't you at least forge plausible grades?
Well, he can't do anything about it now. Bart was watching a commercial on Camp Krusty, and boy, I don't know how any parent would allow their kids to go. Bart goes to talk to Homer, and he shows him his report card.
You know, a D turns into a B so easily. You just got greedy.
I miss earlier seasons, Homer. He was witty, actually. Homer told Bart that they made the deal because he thought it would help Bart get good grades in school, and he didn't.
But why should you pay for my mistake?
You mean I can go?
Yeah.
Wait, what? There goes the compliment I gave him. The next day, the parents shipped their kids off to camp. And as the bus was driving off, you could hear parents sniffling and say how much they were gonna miss their kids.
Don't come back!
I got you there. But when the kids go to camp, it wasn't at all like they imagined. First of all, Krusty wasn't there at all. A certain Mr. Black was there, and he said he'll be their head counselor.
For the past 15 years, I was president of Euro Krusty Land until it blew up.
Well, that's not concerning at all. When Bart asked when they would get to see Krusty, Mr. Black said he'd come soon enough. But in the meantime...
Our counselors, Dolph, Jimbo, and Kearney.
Or they'll make the problems. That's a better way to describe things. Meanwhile, Homer and Marge were having the time of their life. Yeah, you don't know how easy it is to rekindle passion until you send your kids away for 6 weeks. The bullies showed the campers their new cabins. Lisa said that they're a little bit more rustic than she expected, but Bart said he isn't worried because of the Krusty brand seal of approval. Bart, you're so naive it hurts. But the camp turned out to be only getting worse and worse. But thankfully, the food situation got better at Camp Krusty.
You're serving us gruel?
This is Krusty brand imitation gruel.
I retract my last statement. And if you were wondering where the bullies were staying, and maybe they were being extra mean because they were also sleeping in dumps, you thought wrong.
Yo, Mr. Black, another brandy.
Gentlemen, to evil.
This is the true meaning of corruption right here. Meanwhile, Homer was living his best life. He had lost 5 pounds since the kids left, and
look! New hair!
Good for you, Homer. Oh yeah, and not only were the kids sleeping with snakes and broken shacks, they were also freezing to death.
I feel like I'm gonna die, Bart.
We're all gonna die, Lise.
I meant soon.
I wouldn't want to be them. Marge decided to write the kids a letter telling them about how things are at home and asking them if they're having fun at camp. Lisa decided to write back in hopes that her letter will reach Homer and Marge.
I no longer fear hell. Our nature hikes have become grim death marches.
If I, as a parent, read something like that, I'd run to save my kids. Lisa wrote that the Arts and Crafts Center is actually
a Dickensian workhouse.
Lisa wrote that Bart manages to make it through the days relying on his Krusty's unwavering belief that Krusty will come through, but she is far more pessimistic. Yeah, we get that from the tone of your letter.
I am not sure if this letter will reach you.
Lisa closed off her letter by saying,
Save us now, Bart and Lisa.
Now, like I said, I'd run to save my kids, if I had any. But what did Homer and Marge do? They got the letter and...
Oh, she complains now, but when we go to pick her up, she won't want to leave.
No, I'm not sure she will. And so, finally, the day came. The day Krusty the Clown will show up at camp.
He's gonna bring us food and water and smite our enemies.
The enemies? Dude, he hired these people. But Mr. Black said that Krusty has laryngitis and a bad back, so he won't be saying or doing anything. Bart got up and said that that's not Krusty, and he has officially had enough. Once again, I'll be the one to ask, how has Krusty managed to keep his business still? Bart said that they've had enough, and that they want Krusty, and all the kids got up and started chanting.
I thought you said you broke their spirits.
We did!
You broke nothing.
They don't look broken to me. Bart went and freed the kids at Fat Camp. Bart raised a flag that said Camp Bart instead of Camp Krusty. While Homer and Marge were having a nice yoga practice, their program was cut because of an urgent special bulletin. Crisis at Camp Krusty. Kent said that a group of school-aged Spartacuses had taken the camp by force. Then Kent got a notification.
Don't be the boy.
Well, Homer, it's good to have dreams. Bart said that he just wants the whole world to see that the camp is really crappy. And then the unimaginable happened. Krusty showed up. But since the last fake Krusty fiasco, the children weren't gonna believe him just like that.
Who played your daughter in the short-lived sitcom President Clown?
Krusty says he doesn't know her name, but she held up a liquor store last year. Yeah, he's not gonna prove that he's a real one if they keep asking him questions like that. The kids ripped open Krusty's shirt to see if he's wearing a wire. But then Lisa saw Krusty's pacemaker scar and a birthmark and said that he was the real Krusty. Bart was really disappointed, and he asked him how could he have done this to them.
They drove a dump truck full of money up to my house.
Bart said that the camp was a nightmare. Bart tells him that one of the campers was eaten by a bear.
Well, actually, the bear just ate his hat.
Was it a nice hat?
Oh, yeah.
Krusty told the kids that he's gonna make it up to them.
Get ready for 2 weeks at the happiest place on earth.
So no payoff? No nothing. Oh well. It's so easy to bribe the kids on vacation. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below with your favorite summer episode from the show.